Fernando, thanks for coming. This is awesome. Remembering back to 1981 in Fernando Mania, I was with you in AA ball, and all of a sudden now you're in the big leagues. What do you remember most about being there in Fernando Mania?
Very exciting. I think that's. I think all the players looking for that opportunity, to pitch or to play in the big leagues. And I remember, yes, when we were in San Antonio, that was a lot of fun, and I think exciting season for me. I think that early in the 80s, so I enjoyed it.
Did you realize at that time how many people that were coming out, the Mexican Americans, the Latinos, how big a cultural change you made?
Well, really, it's hard to to know what's going to happen in that moment, but that surprised me a lot, because that was my first year and I had all this attention from the people, and I think it came up too fast, too soon, but I enjoyed it. I think that's happened once in a life, so that was a lot of fun, to be part of that team in '81. That was my first season with the Dodgers.
So everybody knows that you were known for the screwball, but for you, why were you such a good pitcher at such a young age?
Well, I think when you don't have that much power or velocity in your fastball, you have to learn how to get out the hitters. So I think every time when I go to the mound, I'm not going to try to concentrate on one pitch. I'm going to just try to mix it up and look in the way to get the hitters out. But I think screwball was number one pitch in early in the 80s for me, and took me about probably half a season in minor leagues to learn to control that pitch. But after that, I started feeling a lot better, and I think that was my number one pitch for pitch to throw in the big leagues.
So there's a lot of challenges on the field, with the hitters and learning to pitch at the big leagues, but there were also challenges off the field for you with English and getting to know your teammates. Do you remember or can you think of some of those struggles?
Well, yes, it's a little bit problem in that one, but I think I was so lucky, to play in Los Angeles. A lot of people, Mexican, there's a lot of people speak Spanish over there outside the stadium, and I think that's helped a lot, but also with my teammates, they are veterans. They have many years in the big league, so I think they understood what my situation at that moment. But I think that helped a lot, But during in the game, I don't have much problem in that one.
Well, look, very few people know that in AA, I used to help you get to and from the ballpark, and we'd find food together. I remember taking you to the airport to meet your wife at that time. The plane was late. That was hard.
Yeah, that's sure when you're in
off the field.
Yeah. So that's part of this game, and but it's like I say. I got a lot of teammates and people, outside the stadium helping out a lot. So that was pretty good in that part.
Well, you've gotten a chance to watch Ryu throw, and what do you like about his stuff and the way he pitches?
His confidence. I think he got a lot of confidence in himself because his fastball probably the top was 92 consistently, but he got good control inside outside, and I think he can use his curveball and his changeup in any moment, in any situations, in any count. So that means that's a lot of confidence he have on his stuff. So I think that was great. That's amazing. But and I think he can do it pretty good. And every game he learns something.
Does he remind you a little bit of yourself with the Korean population now coming out? He's got an extra 10,000 per start, and anything that you think that he might be going through like you did?
Yeah, I think so, because Los Angeles got a lot of Koreans, people, and I think this it's going to be big soon because he's going to be better and better every game, and I think it's going to be it's great for baseball and great for the people or for the fans, they love the game.
Did that put a little extra pressure on you when you started to see the extra people, like an extra Latinos coming out, and now he's got extra Koreans coming out?
No, I think it's going to be better for him because so that way he's going to feel more like at home. He's going to have more supporting from his community, from all his fans. So I think it's going to be better every game.
So when we're in the Dodger Giant rivalry, and you and I pitched in this rivalry. Being a Mexican American and coming here, him being a Korean and coming here, do you guys still feel like there's a rivalry when you're playing a special team?
Well, you know, remember in the early '80s was the rival was with the Padres.
That's true.
Yeah. So now it's more with the Giants. But I think that's is part of the tradition, part of the game. You know when. Right now, I think that's the big rival is between the Dodgers and the Giants.
Are you playing a lot of golf?
Not enough. I used to play a lot, but not anymore.
Now you got to work, huh?
I have to do something, but I was still playing when I have a chance. Still about 10 handicaps, something like that.
If you had to remember one game or a moment on the stadium, in Dodger Stadium, that you would say, this encapsulates everything that I feel about baseball. This is like, when you think back now of your whole life, what game do you remember? What moment do you remember?
I think two biggest moments. My first game, I started in '81. Good reason because we won. We got the first victory in the big leagues. And that's important for me because after that, probably if I, lose or give up some runs, maybe I don't have another chance. So that's that moment, that game, probably that's the reason it's big for me. And the third game of the World Series.
Oh, yeah.
In '81 against Yankees, so I think that's my two greatest moments.